How do you stop? Knock this over neither. Yeah, how are you going, Barb? Great to see you. Yeah, we're just going to keep at it, do a bit more cladding. I might add some music today for a bit of ambience. Seeing some in the background. Howdy, howdy. How is everybody? Hey, Tina. Great to see everybody. Just getting some cladding on the house. Obviously, it's a bit grubby. It's cheap used cladding. It's nothing fancy. So we're just going to chip away at it. This is for you, puppy. Just don't knock things over, right? Be careful with my phone. If you knock this over, you might have a problem. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Tree. Yeah, your tree stream wasn't really loading for me, Tree. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to leave that there, basically. I think we've got some battery on that. Rather than me just, like, being in the background on power tools. Yeah, I don't know. Chat among yourselves. But, yeah, I've added a donation link to the channel description if anybody wants to donate, whatever. A lot of people said to do it, so I've done that if anybody wanted it. Yeah, so thank you for the people who donated. I'm up $9, so there you go, there's a free lunch or something. I appreciate it. Put it towards the deck cost $1 for the wood, so it's 9 decks worth of donations, really. Awesome, looking good. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I won't talk so much, I'm just gonna sort of background keep at it, but I'll check in occasionally. No, we are not listening to some remix of Bangarang. No. No, we're not doing Bangarang. Yeah. It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes off reality. Why can't you just let me in my waiting glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles. Hey Sarah, great to see you. You fixed it? Oh sweet man. Yeah, I'm just looking at the board up the top of here. It's not quite high enough and how I set it up. But I'll figure that problem out later. It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Just tripping on day. Dreams got dirty, little lullabies playing. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
I'm guessing the music's a no-go when it goes down to 0 viewers off that. Alright. Put it listen again. Weird angle from here. We're moving the yeah. Oh no, bro. Maybe the music or something, I don't know. Break something off, bro. I need to check this board. It's alright. Hey Michael, how's it going, mate? How's it going? Eduardo, great to see you. This one will square off the end of, I think. Yeah. Really should just get another block on. Juggle one around all the time. That's alright, mate. So it makes that 2, I think we'll be right. Well, the top edge of this one missing, but it's alright. That's alright. Make it work. Just building it from scratch. So yeah, it's a cabinet. I've built all of it. Everything, every bit of post, every post hole, everything. So it's coming together. We're still building it. But yeah, this is used. This is all used used cedar timber, right? It's not new or anything. It's cheap. There we go. I've got the shorts on today. Oh yeah. Don't overheat so much. It's a bit difficult with the top of these boards broken, but where did I put my marker pen? Let's pull. I wonder if I can get you guys back a bit further here. Hang on. I have to move some stuff around. Off camera there. Oh. Here we go. How's that? New Zealand, mate. A bit far from the US, but we do have a lot of USA viewers and stuff. I do about everything on here. It's all about just literally building your life day by day. Chase what you want to in life, all that kind of thing. That's my jam. Careful, puppy. Just gotta find my marker pen. What's in your brain, dog? Oh, don't tell me it's going to line up with the exact same point again. Oh, no. Might do, actually. Yeah, how does someone put a join here right above where the last join is? Oh, I try to be nice on here, mate. Yeah, I try to be nice, Finley. Christian Moran, hello. How are you? How are you? That's okay, puppy. I need all the performance, mate. But yeah, like anywhere, there's good people, there's bad people, right? Depends where you go, I suppose. liking this playlist, to be honest. Hey, puppy. That's better. It's a vibe. Becoming more and more of a problem if I come this way because I haven't got a board on the end, so I can't go the whole way yet. Get in there. I'm kind of running into the problem that I don't have a board on the end, otherwise I could go the whole way, and now I'm kind of stuck myself a little. How's it going? Pumpkin Spice, how are you? Does that sometimes, puts the breaker. Yeah, just chipping away at it, man. Yeah, just getting stuff done, bro. How's your day going, man? Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, bit by bit. Day by day it comes together, right? As I say about everything on here, right? Piece by piece. What you doing, Gil? Why are you putting all that on there? Trying to make a mess. I'm trying to make a mess. It's your favourite thing to do. Make a mess. Yeah, I've kind of screwed myself by not taking down this temporary fence at the end yet and putting another board there, because then I can go all the way to the end. So I'm getting to the point where the last ones at the bottom here are not gonna. Because I haven't got a board there, right over there, I can't continue them all the way along to the end. So I'm trying to stagger the joins out, right? So yeah, we're just making do with some used stuff. So might have to take down this fence panel here and just get on with it soon. I think that's going to be the go. I'll do a couple of some more up the top here. But, you know, I can't put on this row without this row in, right? So that's where you get the problem. That is where you get the problem with it all. Just keep pottering around, guys. Yeah. sub during the raid. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. Do a bit of everything on this channel. So yeah, just try and motivate and inspire people. That is the mission. I don't know why we're in such like. I wanted some. Oh well, whatever.
I have a dream. That's all I.
Ah man. Subjective one. Again, this is meant to be like copyright-free music. This doesn't seem very royalty-free. I don't think. Let's see what else we can find here. Country, western, no copyright music. Oh yeah. Yeah, a little bit, mate. Out in the country, yeah. Careful. Crazy. Careful. I don't get why it does that. It only seems to be if I pull the trigger once I'm already pulling it down, it trips the brake. Oh, it's just puppy. No, I'm a little busy, mate. Everybody's got problems, dog. You gotta stop your whining, mate. You can't whine in life to get what you want. You gotta learn that. So, occupy yourself sometimes. No, is that for me, is it? Huh? Well, when you break in half, there ain't much left for me, is there? Idiot. Good to be back. Great to see you, Bean. How are you, man? That's a mess. Beautiful. Good to see you guys getting to know each other. Yeah, chat about whatever. Chat about whatever, guys. Sounds Aussie. Yeah, can sound a bit Aussie, mate. Sometimes you lay it on a bit thick there on the Aussie, mate. For me, you gotta be careful with the saw though. Look, it's really not a method though. I'm a little bit busy, dog. Good. Yep. But I will just keep right off it. Look. Bugger. Kind of got to that point. I'll have to drag some more timber out, but yeah, I've got to that point where I can't really keep going on the top until I put a end piece on here. So I guess I'll take the fence thing down. Don't really want to do it on my own, but I don't think I have much choice. It's just I've got to add a bit of timber here so that the boards can keep running. Because at the moment I've got it running. Let's have a look. At the moment I've got the boards, right? But I need to start putting longer ones here so I can put all of these all the way up, right? But I need an end one first. So I'm going to take down the fence thing I put up. I don't have to fuck it up. Keep help me out. If you had falling out with him, sorry to hear that, man. I know, sometimes he'll say things in chat when he's working out, but like, don't take it to heart. He'll, like, I cop it from him as well. It's just part of it, bro. This is how it goes. You're probably fine with them, bro. Alright. Let's see if I can take this down without hurting myself. Yeah. That happens, bro. Got like a stupid square screw thing here. I don't even know why. Why don't we have a country music playlist? Why are we... Okay. Trying to find a 10mm socket. Trying to find a 10mm socket somewhere. I'm trying to find out where my tools are gone because I should have a freaking property. Cool. Okay. Right, music for it. Right. I have to move you guys down here, I guess. Oh, I won't fall over. Here we go, that's a bit better. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to add one of these boards here and just screw it on. Then I can carry on with cladding, see? It's a bit hard to see with the light, but we got cladding almost to the top there. But I can't keep adding long bits up here, because obviously I need to get to the end here first, then I can get to the end, start filling them all in, right? How are you guys all going? I'm just going to take a moment here to knocking that down. Oh, right, have a sit in the power, make sure the shorts are long enough. Doing alright, doing alright. Is the roof at an angle? No, I think the tripod is at the moment. Oh, well, the roof slopes from the front to the back, yeah. It's got about a 10 degree on it, I think I put on it. Yep. The actual, yeah, the roof slopes from this side. It's lower at the back end of the building. The stair, I know the stair, these temporary stairs are just slapped together. They're probably pretty crooked. Might screw up the perspective. Oh, man. Let's take a little moment there just to breathe. But yeah, I'm just going to, it's just because I've dropped that fence panel down. Really, I need to wrap this pillar properly before the fence panel goes back up for today. I think I'll just focus on that. I'll probably lean this fence section up against the French doors or something. Question? Yeah, I got a moment for questions, bro. That's fine. I'll take a moment for questions. We'll get back to cladding soon, though. Because I've been posting these public so people can watch the build if they wish to. George, hello George, how are you? What's your question, Bean? Let me know. I'll check in on it shortly. Are you reading any books on how to build? Nah. Figure it out. Learn by doing. So I just need to. The main thing I need to do is just get one of these upright boards just on the corner here. I don't have to worry about wrapping all this properly and shit right now. The French door frame needs to come out so I can wrap that pillar properly. But I got the staples for the staple gun, and AI said this is the right size staples for the staple gun because the website didn't list it on any of the building websites. They don't tell you what staples to put in them. On the page 4 of the brand new staple gun, the same. They still don't tell you what size staples to put in it. So I ordered them, and they're like too long. I'm like, great. So make and do, man. Do what we can. Figure it out as you go. Learn by doing, man. Learn by doing. But this is, yeah. Figure out how I'm going to do this. Because now I have this giant fence panel thing here. I guess I could try stand it up on the house, eh? Up. TIE fighter noises. Hang on, puppy. I'm trying, mate. Trying my best here, dog. I think I'm pretty good with that. Hey down, puppy. What you got for me? I can't really do that right now, dog. There's no joist further out there, so I can't really stand too far out there. How are we going to do that? I guess we go that way. That's going to make an access interesting, isn't it? These are the things I'm sort of starting to struggle with. Is like this whole wall over here. It's a big like drop off the side with a pond there, so it's really difficult to get up there. I'm just trying to think. There isn't enough deck joist out there. I can't take the ladder any further out, so I'm like, I might be able to do it with the ladder partway inside the doorway or something. Use the back end, maybe. Either that or I can just stand it upright. That's fine too. I can just make it a long ladder. I just don't like using long vertical ladders. And it's 3.5 meters. So what's that? What's that in feet? It's 9.9 feet, 10 feet. It's like a 10-foot high roof. I don't really fancy falling off it. Stay focused. Yeah, try and cane. Yeah, I'm just having to think about what to do there. I've got the puppy going at me, but yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, that's the plan, Betty. It's just you've got the caravan here and stuff, but yeah, this is a like bedroom, gym, lounge type thing. Puppy, be careful. You've got bones around and stuff. It's a long way down there. I'll come off the top of there, I'll know about it. Yeah, the caravan guy from New Zealand. Yeah, that would be it, mate. There's the caravan. There's the caravan there. Yep, do a bit of everything on here. So we're cladding the cabin at the moment. This is, I've got to get one more of these wood boards. I've got to get one more on the end because I've sort of, I can't. You have to overlap these boards, right? So I need to get this one to the end so I can bring, that one's got to go to the end so that one can, then that one, so they can all finish up. So I've done all I can. That end of it. That bottom board's just a temporary one. I need some I need a head flashing for the window first, so that board will come off while I do all that. It's just a guide board. Yeah, just chipping away at it, man, day by day. What's wrong with my old channel? Oh, I deleted my old channel and rethought how I was going to do YouTube, man. Rethought how I was going to do YouTube. So I've been at this one a couple of months. This is sort of the other ones were kind of more test channels just to figure out YouTube and stuff. I was trialing a lot of different content and stuff, finding out what works, what doesn't. So at that point, by the time you do that, you've kind of screwed up the algorithm. So we've reworked it. You remember me? That's good, mate. I like to be remembered. Glad to see you too, mate. Good to see you too. Careful, dog. Hey, be careful. Right, but yeah, I'm just chipping away at it, man. Chipping away. Any plans for the roof? Solar panels? No, I don't. There's another house on the property, so yeah, I've got mains power anyway, so there's no worries there. Don't have to do it full off grid or anything. All right, puppy, take that away, please. Take it away, dog. Yeah. All right, I better get a bit of wood cut for here, screwed on. It's going to be an absolute pain to get because it's going into a really thick steel beam on the corner. So hopefully this goes well. If I fall off there, it was nice knowing you. Happy days. All right. I think these were the 134, weren't they? Good thing I don't work out too much. I wouldn't be able to fit. One 295. Really? Literally with this saw, if I don't fully commit to the trigger pull really firmly, it pops the breaker. I'm alright, dog. No, I'm just clowning. Stay in. You can go out of here soon, though. Not right now, but. You can have a turn outside soon, dog. Good. Lovely jubbly. Oh, so put a music back on. Have a little bit of vibe. Yeah, there's a bit of vibe. Hey, good stuff. That'd make a lot more sense than to do that. Wow, needs a break from it. It's the weirdest way to test it. It's heavy, man. It's building up my shoulders more than the workouts do. I just can't get any pressure behind it, like it's not the right tool, obviously, right? Trying to be careful I don't fall off. That's probably why half the people are watching. Half the people are watching to see if this idiot New Zealander falls off his ladder. Let's give the armrest a moment. I think it is drilling through it. It's just really, it's a really thick steel beam from Victor Arena when they built the stadium. It was leftover beams from that, so it's going to take a moment, guys. If I could just get my shoulder on it, I can push on the back of the impact gun. As long as I could do this, I can drive them in, no problem, but this being right on the edge, I can't really do it. That's alright. It's alright. I'll just take a little moment here, have a chill. If anyone wants to chat for a sec, I'll just take 30 seconds so I can. I mean, that thing's pretty. It's not light. It's not meant for this job. So, yeah. Oh, nice. At least it's a nice blue sky. I think I'll take the motorbike ride out today. Are you Dutch? No, from New Zealand, mate. New Zealand. Take it easy. Exactly. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'd rather. The thing that's going to make me fall off is if the screw suddenly bites sideways, right? If everything flops apart, it's drilling through it. It's drilling through it. Once we get this last one in, we're good. Then we can continue on and get this cladding done. Sort of got as far as I could, staggering them. But now, yeah, I need this last one on. So at the moment we're on the very top screw. If anybody's just joined, we're at the very top screw on this one. While I'm 10 feet up a ladder, which isn't. I don't like it. I don't like being up ladders without somebody hanging onto them and stuff. But it's all right. Pray for me. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. What time is it here? Probably about 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, 10 past 2. 10 past 2 on Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, I live in the future, so I know all your futures are good. I haven't heard any bad news here about any of you, so just so you know, tomorrow's going to be a good day for you. What are you doing, puppy? Yes, I may help you. What would you like, dog? I can't really throw your things for you right now, mate. Yeah, I know you want to play all the time. I know, love. You want that. She's obsessed with balls of clay. It's got cheap dog toys, right? Yeah, she always wants to play. It's her life. Here you go. Good girl. Come on. Is that for me? Oh, it's a bit of wood in the way. Is that for me? You're going to roll it to me? No, you're going to try. Come on. What are you doing? No? Alright. Oh, we zoom right in. Oh, nobody needs to see me zoomed in up close, I tell you. What's her name? Heidi. She's a 3-year-old German Shepherd. Yeah. You right there, Noodle? You're making a mess of my deck. Are you putting lumps of clay all over my deck again? Yeah, of course you are. Thanks, dog. Besides working on cars for practically my whole life, I've done builds, construction as well, among other jobs. Oh, Bean, you probably won't want to look too closely at how I'm doing this thing. Yeah, as you see, I don't even have the right impact roll. Like that's for a car mechanic tool, right? That's heavy that's why I'm really struggling to get the weight behind it, because it weighs so much that it's trying to drop. You're putting so much force holding it, you can't really push it. But yeah, I'm a bit of it. Obviously, yeah, I'm just DIY. Little big ladder, whittle ladder. Yeah, it's a folding one. This was it was my grandfather's ladder. So my grandfather built his house with it. Then my dad built his house with it that I grew up in, and then yeah, now I'm building my cabin with it. So that's my generational wealth right there. It's a use of the generational ladder. So it's a family heirloom, that. Which is why it's such a pain to when you put it into an A-frame, it doesn't line up properly because it fell off Grandpa's truck once. In the 1950s or something, 1960s, it fell off Grandpa's truck. Oh, there's bound to be some 10mm sockets lost around here, man. I finally found them after scurrying around earlier, yeah. But we're getting there, man. It's quite a quiet day, apart from... It's actually a really quiet, chill day today. Like, there's no wind, there's nothing rustling, there's no other noise going on. Apart from Mr. Frickin' Rowdy here, bashing on a hammer and using an impact gun. So, I'm feeling it's a beautiful day for a motorcycle ride, man. So I might go out to the beach. I might do a live from the beach, in a couple of hours. What do you reckon? Should I go to the beach? I feel like going to the beach. You like that word, don't you? Well, you can't come on the motorbike. I tried to get you on the motorbike early on when you were a little pup. You were not a fan. You loved the vehicles, but the cars and trucks, but you're not a fan of the motorbike. Yeah, I'll just chill here for a minute. I'm just literally letting the soreness go away from my arm before I attempt to drill that again. what I'll probably do is I'll take out the screw I've been drilling with that had to go through the timber and half the steel, throw that one out, because they're a self-tapping metal screw, right? But like, you know, you can only put them through so much. They're trying to drill through 2 mil thicker steel, so yeah, that's all right. I am gonna leave. I gotta remember to leave the short one off at the other end because I've got to extend that bit of wood there, but that'll be right. What do you want, puppy? Oh, you want this again? Is this the answer? Is it? This it? Whoa, careful! Oh, there's wait on, because there's screws and stuff on it. I don't want you. And yeah, well, I don't want you hurting yourself either. Careful, there. Just a little throw, because I was gonna mess yourself up, dude. You're gonna throw that at me again, aren't you? No, you're just gonna chew it up. All right, that's good. We're done with that for now, apparently. So that's good. Recently had a moment, as many of us do in sobriety, but I was thinking about getting shit faced again. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, good stuff, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's when those moments come, you just have to remember. You have to remember the harm it causes, right? You have to remember your own history. You have to remember, you know, where that path leads. Right, that's really important. So yeah, I've definitely had the same thing with alcohol, man. You know, you have a bad day, and of course, you reach for it as a coping mechanism, right? That's what it was. It wasn't a leisure thing. It was something to numb out the world, right? So, you know, if you're having a bit of a hard day and you know the opportunities there, yeah, just every day brings its challenges. That's it, man. But you know, give yourself credit that you're able to face those challenges, right? You're always going to have that stuff underlying. Like I always have the depression underlying still. Like I wake up depressed every day. Doesn't matter how good things are. Like I wake up each day and I'm saying. Like it's just the state I wake up and my brain's just drained of dopamine and I'm just, yeah, miserable. Some days it's alright, but you know, the nights with broken sleep and stuff, it's just, you know, I woke up this morning at 4:30 in the morning and then tossed and turned for 2 hours and yeah, it's just what it is, man. Heidi, can you go away now? Go do something else. Go away. Away. No, away. I can't keep throwing bits of clay for you all day right now, mate. I'm busy, mate. And you're going to keep dropping that right by the phone, aren't you? Take it over there. Alright guys, I'm going to try and get the screw in. Once I've got that, we're all good. Once I've got that in, we're fine. Yeah. Higher in my everything is top high. It's not drilling it, eh? I think I might try some different self tappers. Like these things don't drill worth a crap, man. They really don't. I'll find a better metal tapper in a sec. Give it another go. As long as I can bore the hole, I'm good again. I don't even have a battery drill, obviously, right? Oh, I don't know if it's obvious, but yeah, I'd be using a battery drill and just drilling it through if I could. I don't even know where my other drill is. I have a bench press, but that's no good for this situation. That one might be alright. I need to creep up here. I'm trying to put it through with these ones. They got a pretty crap tip on them. That's why I'm having such a problem. Whereas if I use that, that's got a wingtip blade. So we'll try and wingtip blade it. See if that gets us the outcome we're after. This ain't drilling today. Yeah, just need to start a fresh hole essentially. Put a bit more of a push angle and we're good. There you go, finally got that. Where's my pretty blue sky go? Oh no, we got clouds now. Oh, she was holding the ladder for me? Oh, that's good. Were you being helpful? That's a good dog. Oh man. Bit by bit, day by day, piece by piece. You right there, dog? No, stay out there. Really? This dog is crazy. I don't know, guys. I do struggle to do this on stream. I don't know why. Like, same as working in the garage. Like, I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing and working. I just find it difficult to do on stream. But I'm getting there. I'm getting better at it. Getting better at it day by day. I just want to, like, I don't know how to make it, like, more entertaining for people. I know a guy who does blacksmithing, right? He's a blacksmith, like, heats up steel and makes shapes and stuff, right? And I got him to go on live. And he was getting 190,000 views at live within a couple of days. So some of you probably saw him. He was a guy with, a fire going in the background. He's got a mask and he's just beating stuff with a hammer into shape. That gets him 200,000 views a day on my mate's channel. So I got him to get on live and he's like, oh, nobody will watch it. I'm like, people will watch that, man. But yeah, when I do this kind of stuff, it's like, whatever. Oh, I don't know. A dog. Oh, I don't know. How we doing, dog? How we doing? You dog. Dog. Let's crash that. No? There's a hell of a bang. We hear him hop out and you can start going, F from this and F from that. I'll know that somebody ran off the road. It sounded like it. No? Alright, maybe not. You reckon, dog? Oh, very zoomed in. Yeah, at least she was holding the ladder for me. That was good of her. Yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I'm just, I think I don't know if I keep streaming this, that's all. I don't know if I keep doing these streams of the cabin build because, it's just like, it's usually no subs and I'm coming back and checking in with everyone and stuff. And, I sort of lose focus on what I'm meant to be doing. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just got to be, well, show yourself empathy, bro. Hey, shush, I can't do this all the time with you, dog. And let the boy out instead. You, in. Bed. Go on. It's not whining at me. Zed. No, your name isn't Zed. Heidi, bed. Heidi, bed. Heidi, stay in. Your bed. Your bed, are you going to listen? You're not listening. Yes, good girl. You stay in now. Get a bit of a break from the German Shepherd. Let pity boy out. Hey, big fella. What are you doing, big boy? Be careful up there. Be careful, because there's no joist on some of that board overhangs. Don't stand on it. Alright. Hustle Maniacs doing 500 burpees. So there we go. Yeah, we'll be back, sweet as. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just kicking around. Oh, just taking a moment. Need to get some more boards out from under here, I suspect. That'll be the next thing I'm going to have to do, because I've kind of run out of other ones. Yeah. Should we get some boards out from under here? I have to feed them through here. You guys have to sit over here for a moment. All right. You guys sit here. I'm gonna move this phone and stuff. All right. Hang on. I gotta go under the house. All right. All right. I've got to go under here. All right, like a little gremlin. There you go. We'll get some. I'm good. Now, Weatherboards. More weatherboards. That stack. Those ones. Those are no good. What about these ones? Pop, 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 pop. Hopefully we'll get the reference. No, just Fluffy, stop your whining at me. Always whining. Whining. Gosh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Crap. That's not the ideal way to get this out of here, but pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. I hope somebody got that reference. What am I doing? Getting some more timber out, mate. Get some more timber out to... Putting some weatherboards on, man. There we go. Go away, stay in. No, away. Wait. Oh. Stay there. Right. Yep, now yes, we can come back up on the deck, eh? There we go. The bugs all on me. Okay. Hey. Oi. Come away. Oi, come here. Zed, come away. Come away. Come here. Good boy, come on. Good. Ready? Come on. Alright, come on. Quiet. Alrighty, go. You know what? You're fine. You're fine, mate. You're fine, mate. How you doing, puppy? Happy, my boy? Nails need that. That one later. Way to go. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Chipping away. Sitting there. Bit by bit. Hey, dog. Bit by bit, mate. Bit by bit. Yeah. Careful, buddy. Careful, big fella. Careful, big fella. I know you're a big pussy pit bull. I know you're all snuggly pussy pit bull. I love you too, but you don't have to lick me to death. Thanks, mate. Yeah, chipping away. I mean, they're all dirty and stuff as well, right? Like, I'm gonna have to get up on the ladder and scrub them clean, and I'm just gonna slap some paint over them. You know, it's not. You're not going for perfection. Can you come around here? I need a little bit of space, dog. Move your big butt. Oh, you're so pushy. Don't push me, please. Hey, don't try it on. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, dog. I know. Pitbull cuddliness, mate. You can't stop it. I know. I love you too. I freaked my wrist somehow in all this, though. I ripped up my wrist, but that's alright. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Yeah, true. Yeah, we're getting there. It's just the look I wanted to go for on the cladding on that one. It's just a simple, cheap house. Nothing fancy. So like all the cladding for the whole house was $1. Literally $1. Somebody cut it all off with a grinder and put little grooves in it. So they went, take it away for $1. So that's why I got all the boards. Yeah, cheap solutions. Yeah. I should press on now. It's sort of coming together a bit quicker right now. I can do these longer bits and yeah. Just made out of a lot of short pieces, but that's alright. Yeah, it's just cheap because somebody took it all off their house, you know. It's all cedar timber. It's all cedar. This is the back side with the grooves. This is this side where it was nailed in. They've cut it off with a grinder. It doesn't go right through, right? It's just a nail hole. So once they're up, I'm just going to putty fill and then paint them. It'll be fine. Fine for what I'm doing. Yep. Like a big guitar. I can't play the guitar, sorry. What do we do? Somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with the house. Cheers, mate. Yeah, yeah. Keep on stopping by. I'll just keep at it bit by bit. Are you done licking me, dog? I don't need flavouring. I'm flavoured enough. I'm flavoured enough, mate. Thank you for the love, dog. I know, puppy, but you're being a little intrusive. You see how you may be in my personal space a little bit. You see how you may be just a bit pushy. You're a big boy, you know that? 33 kilos. Oh, come on. Oh, a little space. Just stay there. You just stay there. It's good boy. It's good stuff. Good boy. You're a pushy pit bull. Big pushy pit bull. That's what you are. Alright. Okay, space now. Hey, away now. Away now. Give me a little space for a minute. Oh, give me some wine down time, dog. Oh, here we go. Yes. Yep. I'm just going to chill for a minute. Might go in for coffee in a minute. I think it must be due a coffee by now, right? Are we due a coffee? Who wants to sit down and have a coffee? And have a chat about whatever. I'm keen to have a coffee. Oh, it's actually looking like a thing now. Actually cutting all these tiny bits because I've had to cut off all the other boards I pulled out were all so damaged. I wasn't able to keep much of them. These ones are a bit better. Stop whining, puppy. Oh boy, there he's just. What's in the world? He just chilling, Zed. Hippie puppy. Come back. You're coming to annoy me now. Alright. Ah, intrusive. Happy Wiggles. Yeah, Happy Wiggles. I know. We're chilling. I know. Can you just. I don't need taste testing. I'm good. I promise I'm good. I don't need taste testing. What is growing? What is this on your face that you've got here that's appeared? It's like you've suddenly got like a mole. Let me just wait up. Let me see. So you got like this mole looking thing. It's like it's something like literally growing on your face. What's that about? Because it looked like a scratch mark. Yeah, just wait on. It looked like a scratch mark, and now it looks like it's like a lump, a little lump on you. I have to look into that. What's going on with that, eh? What's going on with that? You're right. You're starting to become so old, you're getting all the weird bumps on you. Hey, you're getting old, my boy. You know that? You're getting old. You're getting old. Oh, no, big fella. That's all right, mate. Yes, mate. I know. He's getting a bit old, that boy. He's getting old. He's all right. Hey, big fella. So all the love today. All the love, eh? Have you got my undivided attention without your sister around? Is that what it is? All right. I'm thinking we might have a coffee, guys. I think we're due a coffee time. If anybody wants to sit and have a coffee. Put the kettle on, Errol. Put the kettle on. How long have we been at it? A couple of hours. So far, so we're getting there. Letting up. Okay. Right. I think it's a good time for coffee, guys. After a couple of hours straight of doing something, especially streaming at the same time, it's I tend to need a break every now and again. We'll go inside. We'll make a coffee in a sec, okay? How's that sound? Not too much to do. Not too much. I'm going to have to get out more timber, though. I'm going to have to find more timber under the house. There's plenty under there. It's just getting to it is tricky. There we go. We're nearly there. Alright. Let's go make a coffee, eh? Let's go make a coffee. Let's go make a coffee. How do I gotta be real careful. My new phone case is apparently showing up today, finally, so that's good. So there we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. This one I started a bit of cedar there. What I should have done is I should have finished getting up on that first before I came across here. So the heights might not match. I might have to change all that, which could be a pain because it's very brittle. But I'm not too worried. Yeah, this is all, obviously this stuff's all grubby. Once it's cleaned up, it'll all get painted black. All that's going to get painted black as well because it's cedar, but it's been stained before and stuff, so, you know, so it's got a very chocolatey brown kind of colour. Look at that there. Here we go. I am just going to cap off the corners. Originally I was going to 45-degree cut all the corners, so it made this nice pointed edge. And I talked to some mates who have seen a house like that, and they're like, oh, you know, kids kick it, the dogs rub into it, it just ends up wrecking the timber. You're better off putting a bit of metal over it. Okay, sweet. Makes life easier. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly too. We're going in for a coffee, folks. Hey, inside pup. Puppy. Excuse me. In. Hey, no, she's on heat. You ain't. No, that's why we're separating you. Come on, in. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's a bit of a Ninja Warrior course. No, your bed. Come on. There's a bit of a situation with the dogs at the moment. She's on heat, so they're trying to do things with each other all the time. Hang on, I need a shirt. I'm very decent on the internet. Oh, I have a coffee. Oh, you know what I love about this after you've been out there a couple of hours? Is kicking my boots off, right? You kick the steel cap boots off. These boots off for about, you know, if I can get these boots off for half an hour, 20 minutes, have a coffee, have a break. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, man. Get those steel caps off. Especially when you do a real long day, you know, you do 18 hours or 15 hours some days. Just depends what I'm doing. I've been on missions to pick up cars and stuff that have just gone like, you know, 16 hours of driving to tow a car back from somewhere. You know, 4 flat tyres on the trip, and, you know, you're just on the roadside, you know, then the engine broke, and oh, it was just one of those days, mate. They happen. You remember the dog? Yeah, you remember little Miss Heidi? Yeah, that's my German Shepherd, mate. So we're just making a coffee at the moment, guys. There we go. All the cokes lasted pretty well. I've had that a few days now. Stay pup. Trying to lay off, trying to stay away from the fizzy drinks and stuff, guys, to be honest. Oh, let there be light. Right, coffee. Oh, yeah. So if anybody would like a coffee, we're coming in for a little break from building the house. We're going to have a coffee and a chat. Is that plugged in? Or you not? Oh, no. Hey. Oh, apparently it is. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah. Try and... It's like even these are not good for me, right? These coffee sachets are just full of vegetable oil and stuff. It's all, you know, pretty... No, it's very hard to see in the dark. Hang on. These Nescafe sachets, the ingredient list isn't pretty. But that's okay. I don't go for perfection. I put a drinking chocolate in there. A bit of drinking chocolate. There we go. And again, yeah, like I try to just limit the sugar. I used to have coffees with freaking 4 sugars in them, man. So just have a 1.5. There's already some in the sachet, but I don't ever serve somebody like that. Like, you know, if you know somebody likes sugar in their coffee, don't give them a sachet just like this. Be like, it's got sugar in it. No, it doesn't. Not enough. Insufficient. I'll put a bit of Macona in it as well, just to, you know, that really beefs up that. Why have we got a full Macona? Where is the... No. Just don't want to open a coffee if we have one. Oh, it is open. I wonder what I had a peg on. No, it is open on the corner. Alright. All the same, brother. Yeah. For sure. Yep. Poison food everywhere, eh? You know, I went pure carnivore diet for quite a while. The best I've ever felt, honestly, just reality, well, the best I've ever felt in my life was when I went pure carnivore diet. So I lived off steak, eggs, with some sausages, butter, bacon, Not, really nothing else. No vegetables, no carbohydrate, didn't have any fruit, didn't have anything, just raw dogged it that way, and that's the best I've ever felt. You wake up at 5 in the morning with heaps of energy and stuff, but it is a very expensive way to eat, unfortunately. No, you can do it cheap, you can make it work. At the moment, I'm not sinking money left, right, and centre at everything else you can imagine. Where's my heater gone? Because usually I use that as a backboard for the phone. I've got a new phone case which should show up today, so this is good. This is good. What have you done to me bed, dog? What have you done to me bed, dog? Oh, there we go. Right, I've still got a pocket full of nails digging into my leg as well. Oh, but yeah, I'll get that wall done today just so I can finish. We'll finish that on the stream. It'll get, for the most part, finished. Right. Come on, get up here, dog. Come on. You want to come over here? Yes, you stay inside though. Don't jump out the window. Do not jump out the window. I know your tricks. Now come lie down here. Wait, no, here. Come here. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. There we go. Eat all the meat and cheese, but can't say about ham. Yeah. Fair. I understand. Yep. Not in your culture. That's right. Yeah. But yeah, the point was, just the carbohydrates are what give you the inflammation, the brain fog and everything, right? So cutting out that made a huge difference. I'm going to have a cigarette. Don't smoke. If anybody is watching and you do not smoke, please never start smoking. It's a bad idea. I do not suggest it. I do not advocate for it. Same for vaping. Nobody should smoke cigarettes or vape. Nobody should need to. That's my opinion. Heidi, off. Stay up here. Sorry, she's just being a bit naughty. Yeah, that's right, man. But yeah, we're here to just talk about whatever at the moment. I'm just having a break. I'm in the middle of building the cabin, but we will have a little break. We're having a coffee. If anybody would like to join us, boil your kettle. If you get yourself a coffee or a glass or whatever. Shush, that's enough. Heidi's a lot more difficult to deal with when she's on heat. Obviously. Stay in. Hey. Platz. Very good. Yeah, I know, that's good. I know it grumbles. I know you stay in. I know. When I'm off stream later, that's when we can play. But not right now. I do have a life, I know I'm home all day. Just be grateful. You're one of these dogs where I literally work from home. I live at home. I'm available for you 24/7 since the day I got you. So for 3 years, you've had me around you 24/7. Can I just have a little moment for a coffee? Do you think that's fair? I'll just have a little moment to myself to just breathe. Be like, okay. Thank you, darling. I do appreciate your cooperation. Hello, dropping a like. Hey, J Bugs, how are you, bro? Dropping a like. Only coming by to drop a like. How you been, bro? You going all right, fella? Good to see you, Jay. Don't see much of you these days, Jay, so it's good when you pop in, mate. I hope you're doing all right, man. I know you had some stuff going on, so I hope you're doing all right. Right. Yeah. So I don't know if I've got all new people here or the regulars or what, but if you have any questions, what the channel's about or something or whatever, just ask. Respectful questions, right? I don't deal with trolls or anything, right? We have a good vibe. We don't do politics. We don't do religious arguments. Mostly I talk about mental health, depression, anxiety, procrastination, whatever. That kind of thing. Heading the right direction in life is what I try and keep it on. Most welcome, mate. Most welcome. Yeah, just streaming the action, just streaming the doing stuff, man. Rather than there's a lot of creators talk about doing stuff with lives and talk about improving life. And I'm about showing it, right? So sometimes it's a chat, sometimes it's me doing push-ups and putting in the work. Sometimes it's me working on a house, working on a car, motorbike, just whatever's going on. Sometimes I'm down at the beach, because leisure can be important in moderation. But yeah, I mean, this is technically, it's a self-help channel. It's a focus on your own life channel. and build your life bit by bit each day instead of being distracted by doom scrolling and all that kind of thing. That's really what I do here. So yeah. And like that's why I stream me building stuff and doing stuff, because yeah, helps me get stuff done as well, because I'm on live, right? I can't doom scroll if my phone's busy, so that's a good strat too. How you doing, puppy? Yep, you chill now. You stay there. Almost big ears down here. Yeah, all the answer to depression is in your head. That's exactly it. Yeah, stop the overthinking and just take action. Just do things, right? Even if it's 5 minutes on one thing and 10 minutes on something, you can build your life that way. With ADHD, I'm very easily distracted, so that's my biggest sort of thing here. Really, I guess, is my battles with ADHD and autism and being unable to focus, and taking control of that, taking control of my life, so I can actually function and be successful in the things I want to pursue. Right. That's it, man. That is it, good sir. Bit by bit, day by day. I mean, that's the thing of mental health, right? Is how hard we are on ourselves. Like, nobody will talk worse to us than we talk to ourselves in our head. So it pays to remember that, right? Talk to yourself like a friend you're trying to help, rather than beat yourself up in your mind. Yeah, just be kind to yourself, kind to others. Life is short. Try and enjoy it. That's what I'm all about. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chill. Have a coffee. Nobody should smoke. I don't advocate for it. Down to I get a pack a week at the moment. But mostly vaping. But I mean, who knows if vaping was better. Won't know that for a few decades, right? But we made some good little progress here on the house. So we'll be back to the cabin soon. This is a cabin build stream, technically, this one. So sometimes I do workout streams, sometimes it's a garage or whatever, right? It's all meant to just sort of inspire people, and it's not, yeah, it's just me putting in work at stuff. Be it push-ups, working on the house, working on cars, whatever. Usually quite often lately with the cars, I'm just working at night on my own down there, and I just put on some music, and it's kind of like my zen place is the garage. I don't know. I may stop just doing any of that with the car stuff. I guess it's kind of, I like having my. All your streams are good, bro. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, Oliver. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's all about showing the work. Because when I was first scrolling through YouTube Live and stuff, when I was a bit depressed and lost, I found a lot of people. I found one guy, Matt's Life Journey or something, and he was always just he was literally always laying in bed talking about how he joined a gym, talking about, oh, tomorrow we're going to go to the gym, and then the next day, oh, I don't feel like walking to the gym today, and then after weeks, he finally, walked to the gym, and he was in there for like 10 minutes. He came out, he's like, oh, that was good. And there's these people that they stream for 18 hours a day, and all they're doing is talking about improving their life. And this is my journey and whatever, but they're not, like, you see them on stream all day, and all they do is talk. And I'm just like, no. Each their own, but, I think my way is a better message, so that's why I made a channel, right? I want to try and help people. That's all it's about. That's the only reason I'm on here. And the only reason I put my workouts on here or anything is I just hope to inspire some people. That's the plan. But do it positively, right? Without, people don't need to be yelled at by people like well, there's plenty of names I could mention, but YouTube algorithm probably won't like it. There's a man called Andrew, and there's Goggins and all that, and like some people don't respond to, being yelled at. Most people generally don't respond to somebody appearing on their screen and be like, you need to improve your life, you need to grind hard, and most people are a bit more chill than that, and like they just want to improve things a bit and work away at things and have some things in life, right? They're not generally, maybe it's a New Zealand thing, I don't know. Being yelled at can be good maybe for some temporary motivation, but I don't think it's I think it's understanding. Faith without works is dead. Yep, bang on. Yep. You're bang on there. You're exactly right, Oliver. Faith without works is dead. Yep. And it is. It's the trap of self-improvement. The biggest trap in self-improvement space and getting out of depression, or any advice you seek on that kind of topic, right? Anxiety, stress, depression, ADHD, whatever. All the information is there in the self-improvement space, and it's available, but you get stuck in the trap of learning, and that's where people get stuck. It's like, I'm improving myself because I'm learning all this information about self-improvement, but you're applying like 1% of it, and then people are like, oh, my life's still crap, and it's like, well, and then they go, my life's still crap, and then they go and look for more information. You end up watching 2 or 3 hours of podcast or motivation stuff or whatever, and then it's like, oh, okay, I understand now, but like again, you just keep bouncing back to it, and unless there's actually work being done, it's pointless, right? But you can like delude yourself into this state. It's like getting a gym membership and never going, right? You can like have this identity that you know the information, I have a gym membership and I know about dopamine and this and that and how I need to regulate this and my sleep and whatever. And it's like, but the most basic stuff, people go and learn hours, hundreds of hours of stuff about self-improvement and go, why aren't I making progress? It's like, well, are you doing the most basic things? Are you getting a reasonable amount of sleep? Are you stopping having caffeine 7 hours before bed? Are you avoiding alcohol a bit if that's causing you problems? Things like that, right? It's all very simple at its core, right? There's obviously complex mechanisms at play and things. Everybody has their own problems and traumas and all kinds of things. But to move forward from that, it's just the same little steps, right? Because depression, like, always manifests the same way. Depression is you're in bed and you're sad and whatever. Well, how do you stop that? You don't do it by staying in your head. You do it by going out and doing something, right? Like, for a depressed person, man, you go out for one day a week for a few hours, couple of hours, and go and actually like go to a beach or something, or go do something you enjoy and come back. That person's like a different person. Then you give them a day inside and screw up their sleep and whatever, and you're back to the same. So that's kind of the loop I used to get stuck in, right? There's 3 or 4 days of progress and then nothing. I'm really thinking of riding my motorbike though. Do I have finished my coffee and continue cladding the house? That was a grumble. Okay. I'm listening. Yeah, I haven't even said the other thing yet. I haven't said what the other thing is. Well, I did. I said it was a motorbike ride. Yeah, taking a break, Stefan. Yeah, just having a coffee. We'll have a chat and a coffee, and I'm having a smoke, but nobody should smoke, so I don't advocate for it. I'm not perfect. I like that D-Bird respects you. I appreciate that, bro. You guys are birds of the same feather. Your hearts are in the right place. Yeah, that's exactly it, bro. That's exactly why I align with D-Bird. Same with like Gravity Core Fitness. Like that's exactly where I sit on YouTube. Is like I don't have a problem with these other streamers, and they want to sell their playing cards and whatever, which is why I don't like name drop them or like majorly talk shit on them. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to align with streamers and stuff who are just trying to get people's money with merch and this and that and everything's. I've just noticed there's just a real clickbait culture, and it's just like there's African live streamers who do workouts who have homemade weights out of lumps of concrete and whatever, and then American workout guys start like, let's go to Home Depot and buy a bucket and make your own weights. It's like, or you could go on Craigslist and just buy some used weights or something, man. Like, it's all just very like, I got Home Depot buckets and stuff, and like I get it, but it's all very like, it's just there's so many better ways to do it, but they want to push that because it gets clicks, right? It gets clicks, it gets people interested, it gets people talking, and it's like, do I want to get clicks and just have as many people viewing me as possible, or do I want to actually have the best message I can come up with for people? And for me, it's about being genuine and real, and yeah, that's, as I say, it's just like, that's why there's no LED lights and stuff. I don't do any fancy stuff. I don't put on a character. I don't dress up. I don't put rubber bands on watermelons. I don't know. I mean, my core mission is to be here for anybody who's struggling with mental health. Because I tried to end my life a couple of years ago, and I've learned, basically spent 5 years in the self-improvement space, listening to podcasts and stuff, reading books and working my way through, and yeah, I just hope I can help some people. I've helped a few people, so like, yeah, it seems to be working out. So I get feedback from people saying it's really helped them. So that's what it's all about. A lot of time to make these videos. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not really like, my best streams I do are the streams like this, where we right here, where I sit here and we talk for 2.5 or 3 hours. These are the streams where I will come offline and I'll have 25 subs. But this is in the middle of a cabin stream, right? And like, if I work on the cabin or I work on cars, I might get 2,000 views for that stream, but I'll get 1 sub or no subs. So whatever. But the subscribers like it. They like to know what's going on in my life. So, you know, not every video, not every live is about like maximizing subscribers or something. Yeah. You know, if people like the content, they will. It's just, it depends who YouTube feeds me on the day and whatever. I've just stopped overthinking about it. But, you know, I am happy, obviously, when the subs go up, but I've stopped like overthinking it. I put up a donation link thing yesterday as well because I can't get monetized yet, and a heap of people said they want to donate and stuff. So had a couple of donators just give like $5 each and stuff last night. So I do appreciate it, guys. A couple of the real original regulars, you know, stumped up to the first donations there. So I love it. And again, it's just any money that I get in donations is just going to go back into the channel. So like it's just phones and tablets and PCs to edit on and cameras, and I need a drone for filming, and there's a lot of things I need. But the reality is you know, it's 10 grand of equipment. Like every 3 to 5 years, I'm gonna have to spend 10 grand at this YouTube, and it's just like, you know, any bit of donation will help the cause because I'm not exactly a rich dude. I think I got about $30 to my name at the moment, so there we go. But again, it's fine. Like I'm used to living that way. I've lived that way a long time. I've had periods where I've had large amounts of money and gone and done a heap of motorbike track days and all sorts of things. But like I also know how to live poor, so it's good. Money can come and I can enjoy it and do things, and also I can be low on money and I'm all right. You know, as long as the account isn't zero and there's no food, I'm generally pretty content. And that took 10 years to strike that balance where I wasn't just, you know, frittering money away and then going, oh crap, I don't actually have anything to eat, but like instant noodles. It's good to get away from that sort of position. Yeah, I do appreciate that, Stefan. I'm trying to. Is it Stefan or Stephen? How do I pronounce that? Is it more like Stefan or Stephen? To make sure I get that right. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. That's like to me, it's like I think the point where I'm happy is if there's over $500 in my account, and like the bills are paid, all the bills are paid, and there's $500 in the savings. I'm like, okay, well if something comes up, I've at least got something, you know. So I want to build that up a bit over time, you know that emergency fund, whatever, should be, you know, 10-20 grand. You know, dogs need surgery or something comes up, right? Get into a better position there. Again, it's like that's the thing of building and selling. That's what I'm like selling off my cars. I was going to keep them all, you know. I've been tinkering away at all the cars here have been worked on a little here or there and progressed a little here and there and stuff. But I'm going to keep a few of them, but the other like 15 are going to go. So that's sort of going to be the next couple of years. Stephen with a PH, Catholic spelling. Okay, man. All right. It's interesting. It's a Catholic spelling to have it like that. Okay. Is that a biblical spelling or something, or let me know. I'd be interested. Oh man, I tell you, man, like it's a lot more draining doing this stuff on camera. That's the biggest thing I'm struggling to adapt to with streaming work on the house and cars and stuff. It's just the popping back and just is the camera like sort of set up right, and I find it hard to background work. You know, I don't want to make it crazy boring, but it's like I'm just doing stuff. But we're doing all right. Yeah, if anybody's tuning in, we're Sorry, that happens sometimes. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes I move the, you move it and you bump it. Of course, that's the only button. The only button I ever bump is the mute one, right? Typical. But yeah, I'm weighing up if I take the motorbike out. My head's turning round and round. So this is a problem between um self control or not. It's like, at what point do I reward myself? It's like, oh, I've been working on the cabin, I've been da da da, but I need to work on cars and stuff. And I was like, do I go for my? I have been feeling a bit high strung the last couple of days. I'm just a bit. So maybe I should take the motorbike out for a little spin. Maybe I should take the motorbike out today. I can stream at the beach when I'm there as well or something. It's a nice little spot I go to. So yeah. Like the weave wall, it's very unique. Yeah, I just had to I just got creative with that one, so I do like it. I'm gonna do it in other places as well. But yeah, the whole idea of it was sometimes you get really high wind gusts here come up through the valley, and it's like if it's a solid fence panel, it's just gonna take a battering with no way for the wind to pass through. Whereas with that design, it allows privacy from the main road sort of area, and then it allows wind on the angle, and it allows like the morning sun to beam into the house. When we get a decent sunrise, I'll show you guys when that panel's up. The light filters through and comes into where the bedroom will be in the cabin. So yeah, the shed sounds like fun. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just at what point do you go, I need to get more work done versus I'm going to go play on my motorcycle. You know what I mean? Whereas I should be disciplined and make sure I finish this up. But I could go for a little ride on the bike for an hour or something and come back and then continue. How'd you get all this knowledge in order to do this yourself? I'm figuring it out as I go, man. I have no idea how to build a house. Just put it together like Lego, man. Hey, Natasha, great to see you. In Florida, the freeway signs have a lot of holes to let the wind pass. I get what you're saying. Oh, okay, interesting. I should look at that. How they design that? Interesting. ZX14, yeah, ZX14 Kawasaki. I may live stream off the motorbike or at least put up long form. My only hesitation is the phone getting damaged while trying to film. I do have a GoPro as well, but it's an old GoPro, like Hero 3 or 4 or something, like it's low quality. I do have that. I have a quad lock mount. But yeah, when you buy the quad lock phone, all the quad lock phone cases don't have a hard screen protector on the front, and that's what I really want for this phone, because I walk around on gravel a lot. So the case should be showing up today, where it's got a hard shell on the back, and it's actually got a plastic screen protector built into the front cover, because I'm walking around on gravel. Like if I drop my phone, it's going to land, and it's probably going to land with like a protruding rock, landing on the gravel stones. So it's really easy for me to break a phone around here. Oh, that's shit, bro. 2022. Yeah, I rode my mate's 2017 on track. We were at a track day, and I did about, I did 15 minutes on his 2017 ZX10 with, Olin suspension. It was all remapped and all that. So I have a CBR 1000. I have a '08 CBR 1000 RR for the track, which is like fully at the time it's like world superbike spec. So it's got the full Aero titanium exhaust, headers. It's got full Olin. It's got Olin's TTX rear shock, Olin's cartridges in the front. I don't want to ramble on too much for the other viewers, but yeah, motorbike stuff. It's got forged pistons in it. It's got HRC cams, HRC computer, HRC race loom, all that stuff. So it's got all the pit speed limiter on the indicators and all that shit. So yeah, it's a good weapon around the track. I hang with the. I'm not trying to gloat or nothing, but I run in the fast group, and I'll hang with the fastest 3 riders. I'll be in the front pack of the fastest group at any track day, so I do all right until the race boys show up, the proper New Zealand superbike like national champion, and they're like, I've been on track with 2 different national champions, and like I can hang with them for like 3 corners, and then it's like, yeah, I can hang with them. Yeah, I can do this, but I need more practice. And I just shut it. I just shut it down and back off, because I'm just, yes, I can ride a bike like that, but I'm too on that edge, and it's like I'd rather back off a couple of seconds a lap and get more seat time and get more experience, because if I push it too hard and go flying, you damage the bike, the leathers, everything gets damaged, and you're $5,000 out of pocket. Like the last time I crashed that bike, it cost me $8,000. which is a lot of the reason why I sort of backed off the track days. I was broke my whole life. I had money for about 2 years. I frittered it, spent it like crazy, got into drinking and partying and all sorts, right? And then it all collapsed because I didn't know how to handle the money, right? Should make a motorbike channel. Yeah, I have been thinking about doing some long form videos on teaching people how to ride motorcycles because I've been riding 26 years. There's a lot. I've taught quite a few people how to ride bikes, and I teach in a very different way to what a lot of people would. So, Brentune SC Project Titanium exhaust, nice. A bunch more goodies. KTX Edition was a fun bike. Yeah. Was it insured? Do you get another one? That sucks, man. But yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, ZX14s, rough. No insurance. Shit. ZX14s, bro, bang for buck. If you liked the ZX10, bro, still 10K on it. Oh, fuck. Oh, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. That's bloody shit. That's shit. Yeah, I mean, the ZX14, I picked that up. It was 5,500 New Zealand bucks with 100,000 K on it. So it's like 60,000 miles on it, about $3,000 US, and it needed the fork seals done. Right. But like a ZX14 bang for buck, man, they're beautiful on the highway. They're beautiful on the open road. Like you can just waft along on them at 100 mile an hour, and the thing's just like, just couldn't care less, right? It's like a big couch, but it still has that ZX10 feel, that flicky, that it has the ZX10 feel in the corners because I've ridden some 08 to 2017 ZX10s, right? And they're very, yeah, they're you know what I mean about the ZX10s, how they feel that tank heavy. They've got that top, the way you straddle around them, they've got this weighty feeling up here. It's everything else about Kawasaki is in the ZX14, except it doesn't have that top heavy weight feel. The weight's a lot lower in it. They actually engineered it really well, and they're dirt cheap, bro, because most people don't want a ZX14. Yeah, I teach a different way to ride a bike, mostly in counter steering. Of you hold the bike with the tank, you hold the bike with your legs and core, but as far as actually leaning a motorcycle and pointing it where you want it to go and getting it to move, it's all about handlebar pressure. It's all about counter steering. So a motorbike at slow speed, you turn like a car. You turn left to go left, you turn right to go right. But once you get the higher speed going, if you want to lean a motorbike left in a left corner, you actually push the left handlebar away from you. You turn the steering to the right, will make the bike lean left, right? And when you lean through the corner, so you stand up out of the corner, what you're going to do is, say you're hard left, you're actually going to push the right handlebar away from you. If you're turning hard left on a motorbike, leaned right over, and you want to come out of a corner, if you hit the power, you're just going to spin up the rear tire. Like you couldn't gas through the corner because you'll spin the tire, right? So you give a bit of gas on exit. The main reason people crash a motorcycle is because on the exit of the corner they're at full lean, and then they get out of the corner where they've been, I can only give this much throttle through the corner, and they're still doing the corner. They're still doing that, and then they come out of the corner and they go whack, and you'll see them just go whoop, drift, and they go flying over the top of it. So what you got to do is you've got to stand the bike up away from you first. You can stay down in the corner, but you've got to push the bike up and away from you. Now you do that by pushing the outside handlebar or pulling the inside one. So if you're in a hard left-hand turn, you're actually going to turn. You're going to turn the steering to the left, is going to bring the bike upright. So what you do is you go through the corner, you take the counter step, rather than pushing on the handlebar. Basically, you turn right to lean left. So you come to the corner, you push the left bar, which turns the steering to the right. The bike's going to fall left. Then as you come out of the corner, you push the right bar, the bike will stand up a bit, then you've got the tyre under you, then you can gas it, right? Then if it spins up, right, it's like on a straight in the wet, you can spin a tyre under you all you want, and you're just going to sit on it. But if you're leaned, it's going to go out from under you. So, yeah. Counter steering is really important to master. Yeah, people don't understand. They look into the corner, they're like, oh, you naturally counter steer anyway, why would I focus on that? It's like, do you want to crash? Because when you come into a corner too quick on a motorbike and go, oh my God, and then you're trying to look into the corner and you're half looking at the tree that you're going to hit, you're going straight off the road, man. So yeah, you look into the corner, you commit, you turn the bars the other way, and you send it. I should post on the channel. I should put a post of me flying through the air off the motorbike. There's a picture of my motorbike on its side, about a foot off the ground, with me tumbling behind it. Yep. the $8,000 crash. Well, about $5,000 US. You know, the damage to the leathers, the damage to the fairings. I bent the subframe of the bike. I bent the forks. You know, you come off a motorbike on track, even like the whole bike was like $9,000, but you know, it did $8,000 of damage just crashing it, right? So, yeah, it's not ideal. So, yeah, but that's the thing. Is I don't have the money to anymore to do that. Like everything fell apart. Bad relationship I had, and alcohol, and letting everything go to hell, making all the wrong choices. So that was 3 years ago, right? So that's why I ended up here 3 years ago. Um, Used my last line of credit to buy the caravan, put it here. There was some sheep here, right? And yeah, built the garage, building the cabin, clean off alcohol, get life on track, all that jazz, man. Yeah, it's good to survive. It's good to survive. Yep. I mean, I've got for the track, I've got an airbag suit. So I've got the same suit as MotoGP have, where it has airbags in it, so it detects when you're crashing and blows up airbags in the suit. So that does help a lot. With the last crash I had a really nasty concussion for about 3 months. I could barely think, I could barely speak for like 3 months, which is why I still talk about funny. And sometimes this eye will droop down. You'll notice when I stream too long, this eye will start to like close up and droop down, and I start to get headaches because I came off at 130 mile an hour. It's like the fastest corner in New Zealand, turn one of this track. You go around at about 140 mile an hour. I got down to about 120 before I went flying over the handlebars, and I hit my head here, tumbled again, hit my head here, tumbled again, hit my head here. So every time I hit the ground, I hit the exact same point of my helmet, and I felt all right. And then like 3 days later, it was just agony in my head, and I just if I tried to talk to people and I was trying to sell car parts and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh, hey man, have you got one of these parts?" I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, maybe. Let me go look." Yeah, like that's what it did to my brain for like 3 months. It wasn't good, but I'm all right now. So yeah, I'm pretty off taking the risk of racing and stuff these days, like getting into all that. I do enjoy riding motorcycles. I enjoy going really quick and all that. But there's also, I've developed a bit of self-preservation these days. Crazy how many bikes I see here that turn an intersection and try to keep the body upright. A lot of people can't ride here. Same everywhere, man. Same everywhere. It's definitely in the States. I see a lot of people. They start out on like a 600 sports bike or 1,000. It's like that's crazy to me. Like I spent 4 years on a 250cc four-cylinder 250cc four-stroke. Did like 19,000 rev, but it just didn't. You put that kind of power under you. It's just dangerous, man. What people do, it's just crazy. It's crazy, and it's all about peer pressure. And so it's like, oh, you got a little baby, little bike, little 400, little 250. It's like it beats getting 1,000 to be cool and end up dead, right? So yeah. Yeah, I saw a nasty one a couple of months ago. It was like or a month ago through Instagram or something. It was like a highway underpass, and all these guys are screaming through on their bikes at like 130 mile an hour, and then there's a car broken down, and some people slow down or change lane, and this bike just comes screaming in. All the other bikes slow down. One guy just piles his car, and he's dead after that accident. It's like, well, it's not worth it. That's like the highway runs people do in the States and shit. I think that's just mental. It's absolutely mental. Like, I get what they're doing, but it's just, there's so much ego in this, especially with everybody filming. It's all like, oh, let's go on a group ride and go flat out 180 mile an hour down a highway when there's cars and stuff there. And it's like, you go up the back of a car with somebody's kids in it on a bike, like the bike will go through and kill the kids in the car and stuff. It's just very selfish behavior, bro. Like, they're like, oh, I'm on a bike, I won't hurt anyone. It's like, you pile into the back of some family's minivan and wipe out 4 or 5 of their kids because you want to go fast. Pretty reckless. Yeah, ego, peer pressure, right? I mean, I've fallen into these traps when I was younger, right? Riding in groups and stuff. That's why I don't ride with groups anymore. I just ride on my own. Take the missus out on the back. We're teaching Susie to ride at the moment, so got her a little Honda 250. But she's only tried it out a couple of times. And just weather and stuff. Whenever she's got a day off, it's been bad weather and that, so we haven't really progressed that at the moment. First bike I bought R6 at a dealership and hopped on the freeway drive home an hour away. Oh, brave boy, you know that? Yep. Yep. My old motorbike mechanic said to me, he was in his 70s when I started getting into motorbikes, and I was hooning around all the time. And he lived in my neighbourhood. I'd known him since I was like 10 years old, right? He used to pull up in his motorbike shop truck with some customer's bike on the back he'd picked up and put it in the garage. So we'd always see him and say hello and that. That basically drove me into motorbikes, right? Seeing all these motorbikes all the time. I was like, oh, I need one. And once I started getting good and hooning, had a few crashes, I sort of said to him, I said, man, like, oh, I love going quick on the thing, da da da. You know, I'm 19. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah. He's like, remember, short time thrill, long time dead. And I was like, and that stays in my head all the time now, and especially when I've got Susie on the back and that, right? Or even when I'm on my own, I just don't ride as quick now. I've really backed off, and I just cruise and enjoy the ride, and I still go quick, but I'm just a lot. I'm very careful of side roads and things like that, right? Yeah, the missile. I mean, well, the ZX14 is ridiculous, man. It does like 160k an hour in first gear. You're talking that thing does 100 mile an hour in first gear. It's just they should never have made a street bike as fast as the ZX14, in my opinion. After you ride 1,000 cc, and you brought on a ZX10 or something, yeah, it's bloody quick. But like you get the torque of a 1,400 cc with 200 horsepower. You go rolling that ZX14, that thing just goes. You can be in third gear and give it the slightest bit and just, and it's like half full, and it just tries to pull you off the back. Gravel loose after a frost. Yeah, I mean, I prefer wet gravel, to be honest. Like damp gravel, it holds a lot better. But I mean, I live up the gravel, so yeah, I ride a ZX. That's how I have to get out of here. I have to ride for like a few kilometers on gravel to get the ZX14 out. So yeah, that's yeah, yep. It's a bit skatey. I've got to go. I'm up on a mountain, right? So I've got to go down a few miles of gravel, and it's just like downhill. I can get out of here, and this thing's just sliding all over the place, and haven't come off one yet on the gravel, so that's good. Short-term thrills get long-term repercussions. Pretty much, well, yeah, short-time thrill, long-time dead was what he told me about the way I was riding a motorbike. It's like, you can have a short-time thrill on, doing something silly on a motorbike, but, suddenly a car pulls out in front of you, or your tire pops, or your engine blows, or something, right? Long-time dead. You're dead forever, right? So it's just something I've remembered through a lot of things in life. Same with cars when I drive them quick and that. I've always remembered what he said to me. It's like, remember, short time thrill, long time dead. So I just don't go on that limit on the street, right? I'm nowhere near my riding limit on the street. I'll just, keep it sensible, keep it controlled, I keep it in a point where I know I'm not going to crash it, which is like, I usually ride in a hoodie or a t-shirt because like, I know I'm not going to crash the thing. And so it's a reality, right? I've been riding 26 years, and it actually makes me ride slow. If I'm in full leathers, I'll ride like a lunatic because I'm like, I'm God, It's kind of an ego thing, I suppose. But I quite often I wear the jacket. I'm pretty good at putting the jacket on. I always make sure I got gloves and that. But some days, like if I'm just popping up to town, it's 10 minutes away, I'll just throw a hoodie on. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Keith. Oh yeah, that ZX14 will just rip up first gear 100 mile an hour. It'll just power wheel. Does them really well with Susie on the back. With the weight of Susie on the back, you come along and you just pull out the road, just first gear, second, and you just you get onto a back road and you just go whoop, and you just give it the little rip like that, and just go, man. Yeah, so it's a bloody quick machine, man. Bloody quick machine. Like I've had it to full throttle in fourth gear. Anything below that, you cannot give the thing full throttle at all. And fourth gear, if you give it full throttle, you're on the back wheel. It's just ridiculous. ZX14, fastest production bike ever made until the Kawasaki H2 came out. But I've ridden a Kawasaki H2, and I tell you what, man, the ZX14 is more brutal, way more brutal. Like the H2's 1000 with the supercharger, like yeah, they're peppy, they're light, whatever. But as far as just roll-on torque, highway, it's the perfect blend between a sports bike and a tourer, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. We got 7 viewing when I yap on about motorcycles. Don't get me. Maybe my passion comes out when I talk about this. Because, that's my thing, right? I've always been an absolute motorbike nut, so. Yeah, I'm done with doing cladding for the moment. I might do some more cladding shortly or something. I could stay on, but yeah. Stay away from the leathers then, yeah, pretty much. All right, I'm going to head off here for a bit, guys. Just take a bit of a break. It's just 3 hours on here as I just start to be in front of a camera. So I try and keep it to 2 or 3 hours. So I'll probably just keep working at the house a little bit, take the motorbike out. But you might see a live pop up in about an hour, at the beach or something, because I'll take the motorbike out. That'll probably be what happens. I'd say I'll get off here and within 10 minutes I'll be on the bike. So maybe in half an hour or so I'll be at the beach. Just spend an hour there or something. I'm just waiting. I might just finish cladding up this wall, go ride tomorrow. But every time I do that, I'm like, oh, I'll put in the work. I'll make sure that gets done. Then I'll go ride tomorrow. Then the weather goes to crap, and I'm like, eh. You never know what you're going to get with that much value. Exactly it, man. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to head off. I've got a whole heap done on the cabin and stuff, so I'm just going to keep chipping away at things. But yeah, I'll probably do a live soon when I get to the beach. But I mean, I'll probably only be there 10, 20 minutes or something. Just somewhere to ride to. But I'll see. I'll see how I go. Yeah, just keep an eye out. You know me, I'll come on and off and whenever. And do remember, guys, if you if you want to, show any thanks, I do have a donation link in the channel description now. So I'm hoping to fund some new gear for the channel. I wasn't going to even monetize the channel and stuff, and then it's like the amount of equipment I have to buy for editing and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. So if anybody wants to contribute, so I can make better content in future and stuff, there we go. There's a link in the channel description, but I'm only going to mention at the end of streams, right? I'm not going to pester people about it or put up goals, whatever. All right, guys, thank you very much, and I will see you all soon. Yeah, head to sleep. You get some rest, mate. Sleep is important, my friend.